Today's video is going to be about an option for storing wigs. Behind me you can see one of the options that I have used over the past couple of years for storing wigs, and I wanted to show you guys how to make one for yourself. Let's get to it! So the one that I built is a two-tiered. Technically you could still put some of these on the bottom. I didn't because I've got cats and this alone was already kind of a gambit or a gamble. But you take your wig head and you want to make sure that it's one of the ones that has the hole in the bottom of the styrofoam, and you're just kind of pretty neat. You can brush wigs with this. You just want to make sure that you have, if you're going to use it for that, definitely make sure that you're gluing the pieces together. I didn't glue these together because I needed them to come apart easily. Now we have the wig stand in pieces. Keep in mind that these are just like, it's what I used to make it because I only wanted to store about 6 or 8 wigs on it at a time. If you want yours taller or to house more wigs, you would have to, of course, make those modifications. That's all fine and dandy. So to start with, you need like a bucket of the T-connects. A bucket of them. I think I bought a bucket of them and went through most of them. For one exactly like mine, you want 20 of the T-brackets, 4 of these lovely L tube things, 4 of these weird things, and PVC pipe. This PVC pipe is a 1/2 inch thick, or it's a 1/2 inch PVC pipe. For the base, cut 4 18-inch PVC parts. You're going to use the weird 3-hole bracket to secure them together. This will create a lovely base. And remember, if this is going to be a permanent installation in your crafting room, I highly recommend dabbing in some glue so that these are nice and sturdy. So we have our base. It's a little wonky. You'll be able to flatten it out. You know, make sure you flatten it out. If you're using glue, make sure you flatten it out before the glue dries. For the pipe that comes up from here, I have 4 12-inch pipes that I'm just gonna pop right in there. There we go, nice and neat. Now it's starting to look a bit like a table on its end, or whatever you choose to see it as. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is the parts that actually hold the wigs themselves. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 on each level. What I did was I cut 2 8 to 8.5 inch pipes, and then took one of the T-brackets and you use it to fasten the pipe together like that. You have this lovely bar that will eventually have something for you to attach your wig to, or your wig head. So we have this. I'm going to go ahead and assemble the rest of them so that they're ready to go. So I'm going to scoot this back and set this right here. That looks good. Remember, kids, wear safety goggles whenever you're cutting your PVC. I now have 8 of these. I have 8 because I'm going to do 2 levels. So the next thing that we're going to do is take our base. The next thing that we're going to do is start attaching them to our base. Now, again, we're going to use our T-brackets, and we're going to come in here and attach our T-brackets so that you have T-bracket on either side and then you just slot it on to your base, like that. And then you want to make sure that whatever you do to one side, you do to the exact opposite side. So we're going to take this and attach it like that. The lighting is different. The sun is setting. I'm losing my natural light, but it's all good. It's all good. You have these two on your base, but we can't really attach them here because there's nothing to plug into. What I did was I decided to stagger the levels instead of having them all on one. So if you take a 3-inch PVC pipe and put it into each one of our 4 corners, and then you'll be able to, once again, you put your T-brackets on there. So we can put those there, here. Remember that if you are using glue, that you are making adjustments quickly and that you're not making it crooked. Make sure everything is the way you want it. What I probably would do if I was to glue it would be to come in and individually pull it apart, apply glue, and replace it so that I know that nothing is going to get crooked or cockeyed or anything. We almost have our very first level. The last thing that we need is the things that our wig head sits on. The sizes are anywhere from 4 inches to 3 inches. You just attach right there. I kind of cut mine to have a slight point so that they'll hold on to the styrofoam wig head a little better. And there you go, there's our first level. And then we kind of just do it all over again for the second level. To put enough room in between this level and the next one so that like wigs aren't getting smacked, instead of using 12 inches, these are actually 15-inch pipes. There we go. Almost there. So close to being done. I actually have to get up now. With our 3-inch pipes, remember we had 4 on the last one, and now we have 4 on this one as well. We're going to put those in. And this time, instead of using a T bracket, we're going to use our L brackets because this one for me is the top one. There's no reason to go any higher. There we go. There's our second level of wig storage. And then all that's left is the 2-inch, 3-inch, 4-inch, whatever you decide works best for you, and your own wig heads. We just put those in there, and then you're done. That's it. I think in all this project cost me roughly $25, only because the connector pieces, the jug was like $12, $15, maybe it was only $20. I don't remember exactly, but this was one of the easiest wig storage ideas that I saw online, and it was easy to recreate, and I hope that with this video tutorial you'll be